Hey guys, just wanted to give you guys an update about severe weather in tropics for today and in the coming days. So, basically what we have here is, um, two marginal risks and a slight risk today got upgraded. So basically for northern parts of U.S., Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, and parts of northern Wyoming, wind is mainly possible towards the Montana vicinity, but hail is possible in the Dakotas. For southern South Carolina, then Georgia and far north Florida, there's a chance of wind and hail. And for Texas, there is a bit of a more focused threat for wind and hail today. So, definitely need to keep watch on that. Tomorrow, there is a risk for marginally severe wind and hail. There could be an upgrade this light if, conditions seem a bit more favorable, but we'll have to just see about that. Then there's another marginal risk for far southern Georgia and parts of Florida, Panhandle, and parts of Peninsula as well. Going into Saturdays, when we'll have a more focused and more of a significant severe threat. This is parts of the southern plains, Oklahoma and Texas, also parts of southwestern Arkansas and northwestern Louisiana. This is for very large hail and damaging winds as of right now. Going into next week, like I said, there will be daily severe threats. And depending on what happens with the jet stream, particularly there is actually a storm out in the Pacific right now, a typhoon, that if it stays strong enough it could bend the jet stream as it goes north, which could affect our severe weather threat. So, let me quickly bring you to the GFS model and show you what it thinks is going to happen in the tropics, and I'll give you my intake on this. So, basically, if we're going out, we're going to have a lot of systems, and if any of these stronger low pressures can make it over the United States, then we definitely could have a severe weather threat, especially shifting farther north, such as Minnesota, Wisconsin, and maybe into parts of the Ohio Valley, Mid-Atlantic, as we go into later this June. Now, as you can see, the GFS still shows a hurricane now making landfall around Mobile, closer to a Florida panhandle, actually. So, it then shows remnants going through Georgia, the Carolinas, and kind of back through the Mid-Atlantic a bit before it dies off. Now, we still have a ton of uncertainty with this because GFS is the only model as of now hinting at this. The European model thinks there's going to be a chunk of shear closer down to the Caribbean that would stop development of this storm and have it not develop. Now, it's definitely possible that that shear could go kind of thin off and a storm could develop. The chances of a strong storm like this happening in June is pretty unlikely, but it's definitely possible. It's happened before. But it really depends. If that shear kind of thins off and the storm has warm waters to deal with, then we definitely could have a storm. But there's still a lot of uncertainty. The only thing we can really say right now, a lot of other YouTubers have probably said this, you just need to prepare right now. Hope for the best. I mean, you should, if you live along the Gulf Coast, just have your hurricane preparations in mind of what you would do if this storm is to form out there. So, just keep an eye on it. I'll continue to give you updates. We don't have a lot to say about it right now, because we have no idea if this storm's even going to form at all, or if it was, where it would make landfall. We can't narrow down locations till 5 days or less out. And even 5 days out, it still could make like a huge shift. So, actually 5 days out, in other hurricanes, we have had pretty big shifts before in the past. So, if this storm is to form, we'll try our best to nail down locations for you guys. And just make sure to keep updated and watch out for any National Weather Service forecasts that they may put out. So I'll give you guys an update pretty soon. I might not be able to much this weekend, but hopefully I'll be back Monday. If I have to, I'll make a little short. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.